The old tempo out there, we lost a hubcap, the center part. So I noticed it didn't have a dust cap on it. So I went to the parts store and there it was and they liked that, and I told them what I wanted. They said, it's not supposed to have one. It's made like that.
They changed.
Yeah, he said, could I give you a calendar? I said, yeah, I'll take a calendar. And so, that was funny. Then embarrassed.
We all laughed. It must have been funny.
So how are you going to keep the hubcaps on?
So what'd you wish for? It's your birthday. What'd you wish for?
What did I wish for?
Yeah.
That's a secret.
Oh.
You can't tell us. I don't.
Can you tell us what you wished for last year?
Well, she might go with it.
That one's surely gone fast enough to tell us.
Are they Nolan Boyd?
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's confidential.
Confidential too.
Still
Okay.
holding out, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, if it
Yeah.
doesn't come true.
Well, I have a question for you.
Is it carryover?
Where did you?
How long do you remember?
For like ponies.
I have a question.
Still waiting on your puppy.
Yeah, I have a question for Dad. Where did you get your love of sheds?
I love a shed.
Yeah, where'd that come from? I mean, I moved a bunch of those things for you.
No, I do love sheds. And you know, we moved a lot of sheds.
I know, you built them in one place and wanted to move them somewhere else.
And you know, there was just 3 of us, and it had 4 legs.
Yeah?
And I recall we used a coaster wagon under one of the legs.
Yeah. When most people moved, they put stuff in a truck and moved down the road, but we moved. We had 3 houses right across the road from each other, so we just toted it down the road. And we also toted the sheds down the road. We had to move the sheds, everything.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun to haul a mattress on top of a car. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, whatever happened to the car truck?
The car truck, you know, I was thinking about that the other day. I don't really know what happened to that.
Like an El Camino?
It was a good car.
Wasn't that nice?
It didn't have a switch on it. You just 2 wires, you know.
Yeah. It was a car that just had the back of it cut off, so we just called it a car truck. Yeah.
It was like homemade El Camino.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you know, I upgraded to an old International that had the straw seats, you know,
Yeah.
with stuff with straw,
Hmm.
cardboard sun visors. And then I went in the goat business.
I remember the goats.
Then I came in with a load of feed one day and left the door open. And I went on an errand somewhere around there. And I came back, seat was ate up and the sun visors was ate off.
You put that goat in the bed with me one morning.
Well, that was probably after he had the accident.
Yeah, probably.
You know, Mother and I came home that night, and I also had a hog pen.
Yeah.
And old Bill did a foolish thing. He got in the pen with those hogs, and they kind of worked on his privates a little bit. Poor Bill, he had to deal with about half.
Oh, no.
And your mother and I talked about it, and she said, what can we do? I said, well, go in the house and get a pan and some Epsom salt. And let's wash him down good. And so we did a few times, and old Bill, he just pulled right on out of that, but he was about half there, you know. But I don't think he ever got back in the pen with a hog. I don't think he did.
What was his name? Bill?
Billy?
Billy.
Yeah, Billy the Billy goat, yeah.
And then,
I thought Bill was the hog.
then the man up the store, you know, he says, John, have you missed one of your goats? I said, I don't think so. He said, you know, when I go down and slaughter my hogs, there's always a goat there ready to eat one. So I passed it on, well, this person across the highway came to me and asked me if I was missing the goat. So the goat had gotten a garden and ended up. I said, no, I still got all my goats.
Yeah, you remember Lucy and Ethel?
Yeah. They got Lucy and Ethel. Yeah, I know the Lucy and Ethel. Lucy and Ethel.
Those were two calves.
Yeah. There were two cows.
Yeah.
And the chickens, you know, they quit laying, you have to give them a dose of Epsom salt. To get them start back laying. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, happy birthday. 82 years old. You look much younger.
Years young.
Well, just lucky to be here. You know, we're having trouble that well. And wasn't much water in it. So I rigged up a deal where Moselle could let me down in the well, and I would clean it up, and she'd off there. And so I went up to the store for something, and while we were doing that, I was all dirty and muddy, and Mr. Hallwell said, what in the world are you doing? I said, well, Moselle and I cleaning the well out. He said, man, that's dangerous. I said, do you know she could drop that bucket on your head? And that was a lot of fun, even though it was dangerous.
Well, it wasn't much worse than you put me in the top of those pine trees to swing them while you dug the roots up so we'd
We did.
knock the pine trees down. Yeah.
We did, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah, that would be child abuse today.
It would.
Yeah, it would.
So you're just out there and the tree's getting like looser and more wobbly?
Yeah, I had to get up there and just swing them back and forth, and he was digging the roots up. He didn't have a chainsaw.
No
Seriously?
Seriously.
shame.
Well, happy birthday.